So I'm just sitting here waiting until I have to go to work with my baby girl, Falcor. And the movie I'm gonna review for you today is Miss Dougtfire. Hello! Waiter, get back in your cell. Don't make me get the hose. Hello? I am Job. Do you speak English? I am Job. I'm sorry, the position has been filled. So, another one of my favorite movies, big shocker. I have a trunkload of those favorites. So Miss Doubtfire was directed by Chris Columbus, released in 1993, starring Robin Williams, the late Robin Williams, rest in peace again. Which was a terrific actor, and Sally Field, Pierce Brosnan, and Mara Wilson, I think, is the Matilda girl. But believe it or not, it's actually a 2-hour film, which it doesn't feel like it at all, because it seems like it's even under an hour, because you get so invested in the comedy and the writing and just the characters, because they're just all so funny thanks to Robin Williams and Sally Field. And dead. The whole time, the whole time. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. We have to go. I have to leave now. I have to go. We're leaving. But anyway, Puss, Mrs. Puss. So anyway, yeah, so for starters, Daniel Hillard, Robin Williams' character, and Sally Field's character, Miranda, uh, they've been going at it for years with arguing and, disagreeing with stuff and not being eye to eye. So they Miranda breaks up with him, and the kids see this and they're devastated because they love their dad, and very quickly, I might add, Miranda goes out for James Bond. What's his name? Pierce Brosnan, but the character's name, the Dick. Anyway, let's just leave it at that. So, anyway, she's all head over heels for him, which is another reason that made it easier for Miranda to leave, Daniel. But, so, Robin Williams' character goes out on his own and finds an apartment, but then comes up with this ingenious plan, since he's already an actor, to dress as a 70-year-old, 80-year-old woman or whatever, as a babysitter for their kids. And the outcome is just amazing. It's just funny to even think about the movie. It brings back a lot of memories, me watching it, and just the movie itself is just so funny. But so he has a gay brother who does face makeup prosthetics and stuff for film. So he asked him to make him a woman and say, "Honey, I'm so happy." I need to understand. But he does the makeup, and that's another thing about this film. The makeup is so believable, even today. I could have sworn it's a real woman. It's not like White Chicks where they look totally fake, which surprisingly, because it's more, it's newer, more relevant than Miss Doubtfire, since it's newer. But so anyway, he meets Miranda as Miss Doubtfire, and she automatically, not really recognizes him, but she says he seems familiar, or she, um, and she quickly covers up, with her other life that they might have met, which is true. Um, but then the kids at first don't like her. They get, they think she's too bossy, but like Lydia, she they get punished and all for her running her mouth. But then later on, grow to like her because they see how happy she makes Miranda with the food, um, and the house being cleaned and the kids doing their job. So anyway, Miss Doubtfire brings the best out in all of them, even her husband or ex-husband. Um, so anyway, shit goes down. They become a family again, but in a different way. Um, and like the comedy in this is really organic. Like it's not forced. It's actually funny, which is hard to find today. But it was in the '90s, so there you go. There you have it. That's why. um, get down. Hey. Um, but yeah, me and my mom and my dad watched this movie so many times, so many times. I'm still not tired of it. I love it. Um, one of my favorite movies. Um, and honestly, even though it's comedy, it's you can feel the tension between like Rob Williams and Sally Field with they're just breaking up, and even with the kids, it's really believable that he's going through this for the first time with his kids, having visiting hours, and you're my goddamn kids too. But anyway. Oh, look at you, this lovely dances with wolves motif. What's your Indian name? Chateau the First? Are my children ready yet? No, our children are not ready yet, because you are an hour early, and you were an hour late dropping them off. I don't have time for this, Daniel. I have to go to the bank, the market. I have to drop something off at the newspaper office. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I get the point. I know this movie. um, sorry, I can't help myself. But as funny as it is, it also has, the touching moments with, the dad just wanting to be in their kids' lives, and Miranda at first not being okay with the idea at all. And her fighting for the full rights to the kids, or for full custody, basically. But then she later realizes why he did it, and it's just a really sweet moment between them two at the end on the set that he's on. How they come to terms with their differences, and how their kids are the most important thing, and not their situations. And it's just really sweet, and it's funny. Aww. Anyway, sorry. I always gotta include them in my videos somehow. Those are my babies. So yeah. Oh shit. Mr. Hillard? Do you need a hand? Oh no, dear, I don't need a hand. I need a face. A face. Mr. Hillard? The water's boiling. Hello! Ah! Oh, sir, I saw it. Some angry member at the kitchen staff. Did you not tip them? Oh, I went clear across that way as a run by fruiting. I'll get him, sir, don't worry. I do voices. Yes! We come to this earth looking for intelligent life. Oops, we made a mistake. All happy to be in America. Don't ask for a green card. I want you in the lost way. I do a great impression of a hot dog. Mr. Heller, do you find yourself humorous? I used to. There was a time when I found myself funny, but today you have proved me wrong. Thank you. I hope you have for a little competition. She's got the crabs, dear. I don't mean Dungeness. She has a power tool in the bedroom, dear. She can break sidewalk with that thing. So I wonder she hasn't chipped her teeth. Oh, I'm being blunt as a spoon, aren't I? Gosh. Anyway, that being said, I think the film itself, it does have the recognition it deserves because it's still very popular, and was very popular back in its time. And they were in set saying that they were going to do Miss Doubtfire 2 until Robin Williams passed away, but that's not going to happen. Which honestly, I don't think it needed a sequel. It stands out fine on its own. But the film, again, it's really great, and the acting is really good. I think, honestly, Sally Field and Robin Williams alone should have won some kind of award for chemistry, but sadly, not. Um, but yeah. So that's pretty much my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye. I just want to know one thing. Are your kids well behaved? Are they only like a few light slams every now and then? I have to get back to you. Wow.